season, which I'll be featuring Bobby Orr's career. But I figured since there are only 6 teams, and not the usual, whatever it is, 28 or 30 or I forget how many there are in the National Hockey League right now. But while there's only 6 teams on each in the league, I figured that maybe I'll feature a few more teams before I play some Bobby Orr series. So this game occurred on the same day as the Bobby Orr first game. Check that out if you haven't. That was a good game between Detroit and Boston. Now I'll be featuring a game between the Chicago Blackhawks and the New York Rangers. And the reason I decided to play this one too is because I noticed there are some future Bruins, at least one anyway, I can see right off the bat, on the Chicago Blackhawks, Phil Esposito, and I think there are others on some of the other lines too. So anyway, I decided to play another game, and show you some more players from the 66-67 season before I do the Montreal-Boston game, which will be a little later on. Also today, December 3rd, being the last day of the Dice Nuts sale, I'm debating on whether or not to get some more Dice Nuts seasons. Haven't played a lot of it since I made the videos, but I would definitely like to find a way to show more videos. And I think what I might do with that is I've kind of come to a conclusion, an idea of that. I think off camera I'll probably play, like for hockey, I'll play the first 2 periods off camera, and then the games that are close, or the games that, maybe I'll play all of them and decide which ones I'm going to upload, record all of them. I'll play like the last period of the Cards and Dice Dice Nuts, all the same. So yeah, because I definitely like to feature some more of that. It's just that they're real long to play all the games, so I figure maybe if I just play the last period or the last quarter or whatever, like with basketball, the Hoop Nuts, I'll probably play like the last quarter of the game, so that way you're not like getting everything. And I may record the whole thing, and I just may upload like the last quarter in this last period. And if it's an exciting game, then I'll upload the whole game. But I know it's a lot of video to watch and everything. I do enjoy doing them. It's just it takes a long time when you're explaining everything. So I don't know. We'll see. If I can get it down where I can get the games into like an hour and a half, then I may do the whole games. Other than that, I may just do the last period or the last quarter. But anyway, just a little summary on that. And I'm also debating on whether or not to get the Golf Nuts, or whatever it's called on Dice Nuts Pro Golf today too, or to invest more in my other Greatest Teams leagues for the hockey and basketball and football. I still plan on doing a football game too. I know I promised that a while back, but I haven't done that yet. I've still yet to play a football game. I got myself hooked on the solitaire football, so I may play a solitaire football game too. But anyway, you guys didn't come here for that. Probably you came here to see this game. So definitely get some things in the works, and over the winter time, I'd like to start doing more Cards and Dice. I know I kind of started it and got away from it. It's just that these computer games are just so easy to pick up and play. The others require a lot of stat keeping, which I really like. But it's just that, I just have to do it. I have been keeping a lot of stats actually with the solitaire football, so maybe I'll do a video showing you some of the results I got from the solitaire football, and then maybe do a little solitaire football gameplay to give you guys an idea of that game, because that's a really fun game and it flows really well. But anyway, all right, let's get this game started here. So for the visiting Chicago Blackhawks, you'll notice some names here right away. Bobby Hull, a Hall of Famer there, father of Brett Hull, and I think he also has a brother that's on the team here, which you'll see in a moment when they do line changes. Bobby Hull and his brother are on the team, and as well as Brett Hull, both Hall of Fame hockey players. So Bobby Hull at left wing, at center Phil Esposito, the future Bruin. At right wing, Kenny Wareham. For the defenseman, first for the Chicago Blackhawks, it's Pierre Pilote. Or Pilote, I think it's Pilote. Excuse me if I'm butchering the names. And Doug Jarrett, there's a nice easy name, at right defense. For the hometown New York Rangers, Darren Marshall will be your left winger. Phil Goyetti is the center. Bob Nevin is the right wing. The defensemen are Wayne Hillman. And right defenseman is Harry Howell. So it's funny, I have a friend named Wade Hillman, and that's Wayne Hillman. So if I say Wade, that's why. And so that's your lineups for the starting Chicago. For the New York Rangers. And the Chicago Blackhawks were actually ended up in first place at the end of the season with a record of, I think we mentioned in the last video, of 41-17, 12 ties, 671 winning percentage. And the New York Rangers were the fourth place finishers with a winning percentage of 514, 30-28 with 12 ties, and I just said 72 points. And made the playoffs. So anyway, so those are your starting lineups, both playoff teams. 4 out of 6 of the teams made the playoffs back in 66-67. So here's the face-off between Esposito and Goyetti. And I'm going to be playing this one without any background sound because I know so that can be distracting or annoying to some people. So I think I'm going to try a video without it. Let me know what you think. Alright, so the face-off will be won by, let's see, it's a tie here, so the tie will go to it's the home team here. So the face-off will be won by the Rangers. It's going to be over to Howell. Harry Howell with the puck. And he'll pass it over to Marshall at left wing. And right away he's going to get a great shot on DeJordy, and I didn't mention the goalies for Chicago Blackhawks. It's Dennis DeJordy and Edward Giacomin. So here's the assist pass by Marshall. Passes back to Howell. Howell with the shot. And just misses right here, but it's going to be wide, forced wide by Bobby Hull. That would have been almost a goal right there. There's a 6 there. It was 6. But Bobby Hull was able to force the wide shot. And the loose puck will go to Goyetti. Goyetti with, let's see here. Esposito's going to force the dump in. Offensive left wing, so it's Marshall is going to get the puck recover the loose puck for the Rangers. And it's going to be taken away by Jarrett for the Blackhawks. Passes over to Pilote. No, Pilote. Pilote. Let's see here. And he is going to take a shot on Giacomin. And it will be a saved and held on to by Giacomin. So Giacomin played almost every game of the. I was looking at the backup here. Maniago played maybe like 4 or 5, only 4 or 5 games, and so Giacomin was a workhorse. Played most of the games. DeJordy played probably about 50-50, maybe a little bit more than Glenn Hall. Both good goalies. All right, so the face-off to the right of Giacomin. Referee drops the puck. And the face-off will be won by Chicago. Over to Pilote. Pilote over to, it's going to be forced dump in by Howell. And it's going to be Esposito will chase down the puck. Line changes for both teams. Stan Mikita with the puck now. And he'll get a great shot on Giacomin. And a save by Giacomin. Leaves it for Geoffrion. And you can see Dennis Hull now is at left wing. Same position as Bobby Hull for the Blackhawks. His brother. So Geoffrion. Well, actually, Ratelle is going to force a dump in. It's in the Chicago zone. Puck battle between Mackey and McNeil. And Mackey will recover it for the Blackhawks. Over to Ratelle. And he will pass it over to Mikita. Mikita with a great pass. As you can see, he's a great passer. 28 to 40 as an assist pass. It's a huge range there. Mikita with a great pass. Over to Hull. Hull with a great shot. Great shooter on the assist pass here. You can see really strong shooting skills here. And Hull, you can kind of understand that. And with a great shot on net. And it's a save by Giacomin. And he'll hold on to it. So, Blackhawks putting the pressure on. Rangers without a shot yet, 3 minutes into the game. Face off to the right of Giacomin. Referee drops the puck. Won by the Rangers. Bill Hickey with the third line out for the Rangers, second line for the Blackhawks. Hickey passes it over to... Oh, he's going to give a great pass. Great assist pass here over to Fleming. Fleming with the shot. He's going to get a great shot on DeJordy. Save by DeJordy. First shot for the Rangers on net. Puck will be covered by Stapleton. Stapleton with the pass over to Mikita. Mikita. Oh, it's going to be defended by Fleming. Fleming will force the dump in. And there'll be a puck battle between McNeil and Mackey again. McNeil will win this time. Line changes for both teams. Bob Nevin with the puck for the Rangers. He'll pass it over to Nielsen. Nielsen with the pass. And that's going to be intercepted by Bobby Hull. Over to Esposito. Esposito with a great pass to Pilote. And he'll get a weak shot off on Giacomin. And it's blocked by Goyetti. And recovered by Esposito. Tracks down a loose puck. And he'll give it away. Nevin with the puck for the Rangers. They'll set up. He'll pass it over to Brown. We'll pass it over to... Line changes for both teams. Over to Headfield. Headfield with the shot on net. Saved and held by DeJordy. So the Rangers are getting a little pressure on the Blackhawks. Face off to the left of DeJordy. And Ingerfield will get kicked out of the faceoff. So I'm just going to assume that it's won by the other team now, since he gets kicked off and there's nobody else rated here. I don't know who else would serve, because nobody else has a rating on here. So it's going to be won by the Blackhawks. Nestorenko with the puck. Forced dumping by Gilbert. And it's going to be won by Ingerfield. Loose puck battle. Over to Gilbert. And Gilbert's going to get an excellent shot, a #1 shot on DeJordy. Let's see what he can do. The Rangers on the board. No, a save by DeJordy. Rebound goes out to Boyer for the Blackhawks. 7 minutes gone by in the first period. Still no score. Both teams have had their chances. 3 shots apiece. Over to Boyer. Boyer with the pass. Over to Angotti. Angotti with the pass. Over to Ravlich. Blackhawks are passing it around. Line changes for both teams. Mons with the puck now for the Blackhawks. He'll pass it over. It'll come around to him again, and he will take a shot now on net. Saved by Giacomin and held onto. Upcoming face-off to the left of Giacomin. Let's look at some of the stats of the goalies here. DeJordy here. DeJordy with a 22-12 record with a 2.46 goals against average. Save percentage 92.2. 44 games played. And as you can see here, Giacomin played 68 of the 70 games. Probably started all 68 of those. With a 30, 25, and 11 record. Goals against average 2.61. Save percentage 91.7. So very effective. And Maniago only played a total of 6 games. Probably all in relief. With a record of 0-3-1. 3.84, so not very effective was him. So it's basically a one-man show for the Rangers. Here's the face-off. Face-off goes to Brown for the Rangers. He will pass it over to... come back around to him, but it's going to be a delayed penalty here. It's 28 as a pass, so it will be not a delayed penalty. It would just be a penalty on Moans. And Moans is going to be no penalty here. 33 was he's only a 28, so there's no penalty. Penalty gets waived off. I think he was going to pass it, so Brown will continue to pass it. Over to Marshall. Marshall will give a great pass now over to Nevin. Nevin with the shot on DeJordy. And no, it's not going to go in. It's be saved by DeJordy. Rebound to Bobby Hull. He'll take it up the ice for the Blackhawks. He'll pass it over to Van Impe. Van Impe over to... line changes for both teams. Over to Nestorenko. Nestorenko with a weak shot on Giacomin. And it's going to be forced wide by Fleming. Covered by Kurtenbach. Third line for the Rangers. Kurtenbach will take a shot on that. And saved and held by DeJordy. So halfway through the first period, still no score. Face off to the right of DeJordy. Face off won by the Blackhawks. Pass it over to Boyer. Boyer with the pass. Over to Stapleton. Stapleton will pass it over to... Oh, it's going to be hit by Geoffrion. Causes a loose puck. Loose puck battle is going to be won by Fleming for the Rangers. He'll pass it over to Geoffrion. No penalties on the play. Takes a shot on DeJordy. Saved by DeJordy. Rebound comes back to Geoffrion. He looks like he's going to win it. 6-5. And he'll get another shot, a rebound shot. And a great shot on DeJordy. Another save by DeJordy, and he'll hold on to it this time. So Geoffrion with some great shot opportunities there. DeJordy makes the saves. Face off to the left of DeJordy. Referee drops the puck. Won by the Blackhawks. Over to Ravlich. Line changer for both teams. It's going to go over to Hull. No, it's going to be intercepted actually by Nielsen for the Rangers. Passes over to Brown. Brown will pass it over to Ingerfield. He's hit by Pilote. Loose puck battle. It's going to be won by Pilote. Passes it over to Chico Maki. Maki with a great assist pass over to Hull. Dennis Hull with an opportunity here. Going to have a good shot on net. A 3-shot. And it'll be saved by Giacomin. Rebound kicked out to Brown. Brown has skated up the ice. Intercepted by Mikita. Mikita with the puck. He'll give a great pass over to Hull. Dennis Hull. Hull with a shot on net. Saved by Giacomin. So, opportunities here for both teams. Goalies are stifling any shot opportunities so far. And let's see here. It'll be won by Pilote. Line change for both teams. Stapleton now with the puck after the line change. He'll pass it over to, let's see here. Oh, he'll be hit by Howell. Cause a loose puck. Won by Boyer for the Blackhawks. He controls the loose puck. Pass it over to Nestorenko. Nestorenko with the pass. Back to Boyer. Boyer will pass it over to Ravlich. Ravlich passes back to Boyer. Intercepted by Howell. A little bit too much passing there by the Blackhawks. Line changes for both teams. Nielsen with the puck. He'll pass it over to Geoffrion. And he'll give it away. Mackey controls the puck after the giveaway. Over to Hull. Hull gives it away himself. Hickey with the puck for the Rangers. Over to Brown. Brown with a weak shot on net. And saved by DeJordy. Rebound over to Hull. Hull takes it up the ice, and he's going to get a shot on net. Saved and held by Giacomin. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the period. Still no score. Here's the faceoff. Puck. Referee drops the puck. Won by the Rangers. Over to Hickey. Passes over to Brown. Brown with the pass. Oh, line changes for both teams. McNeil with the puck now for the Rangers. He'll pass it over to Kurtenbach. And it's going to be a 29. It's a giveaway, so that is going to be a penalty on Pilote. Rangers a possible power play. No, it's 34, which is above that, so that's waved off again. And that was a giveaway on this one, so there's going to be no penalty. It gets waved off as the number's higher than his minimum there. Chicago now with the puck. Boyer with the puck, actually. He'll pass it over to Nesterenko. So both of these teams so far seem to have low penalty numbers. At least the ones that I've gotten so far. There's a bunch of twos here. And the numbers are fairly low. There's a few of them that are high, but fairly low in the 20s for the most part. Some with higher. Alright, let's see. So it's going to be a Nesterenko will give a great pass over to Pilote. Pilote with the shot. Saved by Giacomin. And held on to. Face off to the left of Giacomin. 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the period. Referee drops the puck. Won by the Blackhawks. And Gotti with the puck.
Last minute of play in this period.
And it's going to be a pass here. So it's going to be a penalty. Possible penalty on Hickey. Let's check that out. Again, no penalty. That 27 is above the 25. I think that was a pass he had on here. Actually, hold on. I think it was a pass over here. Let me check this. See who had the puck. Pass Lou and Gotti. Yeah, he passed it over to Nesterenko, so we'll have him pass it. Let's see here. He will take a shot, actually, on net. Shot is a goal. If we called all that right. So Nesterenko with the shot after the penalty was waved off. That's why you got to keep playing. 40 seconds left in the period. Nesterenko scores. And yeah, it will be Lou and Gotti with the assist. And the Blackhawks are in business. They're on board 1-0 with 40 seconds left in the period. Giacomin not happy about that one. Here's the faceoff. Won by the Blackhawks. Over to Jarrett. Jarrett over Angodi. And Gotti. Gotti with the shot. Saved and held on to by Giacomin. Here's the faceoff. 20 seconds left in the period. Won by the Rangers. Over to Hickey. Hickey over to McNeil. Yeah, we'll pass it over. And that'll be the end of the period. So let's take a look at the stats here. Oops. Stats are right here. So, 10 shots. Chicago outshot the Rangers. Blackhawks outshot the Rangers by 10-8. And a goal by Hickey with, not Hickey, Nesterenko. Controversial on the penalty that got waved off. Assisted by Gotti. So, yeah, it was a defensive battle for a while there until the Blackhawks were able to push a goal through with less than a minute remaining to take a 1-0 lead. We will be right back after we get some coffee. Alrighty, we're back with our coffee here at the start of the second period with the Chicago Blackhawks up 1-0. Goal with less than 40 seconds left in the period. So, face-off at center ice. Referee drops the puck. And immediately Mikita is kicked out of the face-off. And it's going to be won by Marshall. Won by the Rangers. Marshall with the puck. Hit by Ratelle. Loose puck won by Howell for the Rangers. Over to Hillman. Hillman with a great assist pass over to Howell. With a weak shot, looking to tie. Saved by DeJordy. Rebound goes out to Nevin. And it's going to be loose puck battle won by Stapleton for the Blackhawks. Pass it out to Ratelle. Ratelle will give it away. Covered by Goyetti. Rangers will set up. Over to Hillman. Hillman with the pass. Passes it around back to him. He'll pass it again. Line changes for both teams. Ooh, and Van Impe's here. Van Impe's a huge penalty guy. So it's going to be a delayed penalty on Van Impe as Gilbert will take a shot on net. Low percentage shot. Saved and held to by DeJordy. Let's see what the penalty is to Van Impe. And that's most likely going to be a penalty, as he's a 34 here. And yep, just barely, but he's a minor plus the highest opponent. So it looks like Hadfield is going to get a penalty too. And no misconduct on the play. But Hadfield will get a draw the penalty also. See what that penalty was again. That was hooking. And Hadfield will be called for hooking also. So they hooked each other. And no misconduct. So offsetting penalties will be 5-on-5. Is the face-off. Face-off won by Esposito for the Blackhawks. Kicked out to... Oh, no, it can't be Van Impe here. Jarrett and Hadfield. Gonna switch those guys. There we go. Over to Jarrett. Jarrett with the puck over to Wareham. Wareham will get a shot off on Giacomin. Saved and held by Giacomin. Face off to the right of Giacomin. Won by the Blackhawks. Over to Jarrett. Jarrett over to Bobby Hull now. Bobby Hull with an excellent opportunity of the shot 4 on net. And it's going to be deflected out of play. Saved by Giacomin and goes into the crowd. Here's the faceoff. And Esposito will be kicked out of the faceoff. Oh, there is another guy rated on the faceoff this time. So the faceoff will be won by the home team. The tie goes to the home team. And it'll be over to the right defenseman, Nielsen. Nielsen with the pass. Not much of a passer here. Passer over to Ingerfield. Ingerfield with the shot. Saved by DeJordy. Kicked out to Moans. Moans with the pass Moons with a great pass. Over to Jarrett. Jarrett with the shot. Saved and held by Giacomin. So Giacomin has kept the Rangers in it. Just a 1-0 game now. Here's the faceoff. Faceoff won by Esposito. Over to Bobby Hull. Line changes for both teams. And Gotti, who has the assist on the goal, with the puck now. And 3 and 5. So it's not the penalty one because these are offsetting, so there's no power play. So we just play it as 3 and 3. And Gotti will get a shot off on net. Saved and held by Giacomin. Face-off won by the Blackhawks. Over to Jarrett. And both penalties will be over here. Line changes for both teams. Over to Stapleton. Stapleton with the pass. Oh, it's going to be a hit by Howell, causing a loose puck. And loose puck is going to be tracked down by Howell. Over to Hillman. Hillman with the pass. Over to Gilbert. Gilbert will get a decent shot on net. Trying to tie the game. Saved by DeJordy. Rebound goes out to Mackey. I think it is out to Mackey. No, actually it's out to Hillman. He's got a higher number here. Plus the 2. And shot will be wide. Stapleton easily tracks down the loose puck. Amos Maggs has joined us here, and he'll pass it over to line changes for both teams. Over to Pilote. Pilote with the pass. And another pass. Over to Ngati. Oh, there's going to be a penalty, possible penalty on Fleming. He's a huge penalty guy, 6 right here. So that will be it's a pass here, so that will be an immediate penalty. And it's going to be a minor penalty on Fleming. Cross-checking, no misconduct. So the Blackhawks will be on the power play up 1-0 after the penalty by cross-checking penalty by Fleming. And we'll put both lines. We started doing this now because we should put the power play teams on there. We haven't been doing that until it automatically switches it. But we'll do it now to start. Alright, so face off with the Blackhawks on the penalty power play up 1-0 already. Face off won by the Blackhawks, as there's nobody here to take the face off. So I'm going to assume it's won by the Blackhawks. Over to Moans. Forced dump in by, let's see, dump in, forced pass by shorthanded. So the shorthanded team cannot cause a dump in because they've got one less player. So that is, let's see what it is here. Oh, 7's a shot anyway, so it doesn't matter. But if this were a pass, and this would have been a even strength, it would have been a dump in, but it's not now because of the shorthandedness. So instead it will be a great shot by Esposito on net, so a great opportunity for the Blackhawks to double their lead here, and the shot by Esposito. Saved and held by Giacomin. No block. Face off to the right of Giacomin. 1 minute and 40 seconds left on the penalty to Fleming. Face off won by Esposito once again. Over to Jarrett. Jarrett over the Wareham. Wareham with a great pass over to Moans. Moans with the shot. Saved by Giacomin. Cannot quite hang on to it. Goes out to Nilsson. Nilsson will ice the puck. Oh, look at this. Bobby Hull, 1-40, shot 5. Amazing shooter on the power play. 1-40. Wow, that is amazing. I've never seen that. But look at these. A lot of these skaters are excellent on power plays here, too. You can see why they're on the power play teams. Alrighty here, so he's going to get a shot. Bobby Hull is going to get a great shot on net. Here we go. Can he double the lead? Yes. Bobby Hull easily puts it past Giacomin, fires it past him. And Bobby Hull gives the Blackhawks a 2-0 lead. Power play goal. See if there's any assists on the play here. No, it was icing, and then Bobby Hull had it, so no assists on the play. And 2-0 Chicago lead. Oh, they're all on here. Put the regular lines back on. We'll go line 2 now. Okay. Face-off won by Chicago. Up 2-0 now. Over to Hull. Dennis Hull now. Over to Mackey. Mackey will pass it over to... Oh, be taken away by Gilbert for the Rangers. That penalty was done anyway. Line changes for both teams. Third line of forwards out for the Chicago in the first line of defense. And the one forward and one defense out for the Rangers. And it's going to be 2 no, so it's 2 and 2 with 4, so no interception. Rangers have the puck, and we'll take Howell will take a shot on that. And saved by the Geordie. Rebounded by Nevin. He'll take a shot on DeJordy again. Saved, this time held by DeJordy. 11 minutes left in the second period. Chicago up over the Rangers by 2-0 score. Here's the face-off. Face-off won by Chicago. Over to Boyer. Oh, and Boyer's going to have an excellent opportunity to shoot here, but it's going to be... What do we got here? It's going to be hit by Howell, causing a loose puck. Would have been a great shot. And it's going to go over to Hillman. Hillman will pass it over to Gaetti. Gaetti will pass it over to line change for both teams. Jean Ratelle, the future Bruin here, with the puck, but it's taken away by Mikita. So he is on the... Must be the fourth line. Young Jean Ratelle. Passes it over to Dennis Hull. Dennis Hull is going to get a chance to score here. So can both the brothers score here? No. Saved by Giacomin. Goes out to Ratelle. Ratelle will pass it over to Schlinkel. Schnickel. Schnickel with the shot. Saved by DeJordy once again. Jordy's been spectacular. And their offense, center 7, so easily won by Mikita. Loose puck. Mikita over to Moans. Moans will get a great shot on net here. Excellent opportunities for the Blackhawks, already up 2-0. And it's going to be saved by Giacomin. Some great shooters here on the ice for both teams. Especially the Blackhawks. Over to Moans. Let's see here. Puck battle between Moans and Fleming. That was Giacomin, so their offense. So it's going to be won by Fleming. Over to Berenson. Berenson will pass it over to Jean Ratelle. Ratelle's going to get a shot on net, trying to put the Rangers on the board and have the lead. Shot on DeJordy. Saved by DeJordy once again. Almost blocked by Van Impe, but not quite. It's going to go over to Schnickel. Schnickel wins the loose puck. He'll get a shot off on that. Great shot by Schnickel on DeJordy. Can he get it past him? No. Saved and held by DeJordy. DeJordy's been spectacular, saving all 17 shots by the Rangers, keeping it a 2-0 Chicago game. And the Patriots are actually doing well today, up 23-3 against Buffalo. First week of December 3rd, 2017. Here's the face-off. Face-off won by Chicago. Over to Van Impe. Line changes for both teams. Third line of forwards out for the Chicago. First line of defense against the second line forwards for the Rangers in first line of defense. And Nestorenko with the puck now for the Blackhawks. And no penalty. It's a 4 there, and he's a 5, and it's a 4. He's a 4. So not quite a penalty. Referees decide against it. Nestorenko with the shot. Saved and held by Giacomin. 8 minutes left in the second period. 2-0 Blackhawks. Here's the face-off. Face-off won by the Rangers. Kicks it out to Hadfield. Hadfield hit by Nestorenko, causing the loose puck. Loose puck battle. Won by Boyer. And it's going to be a 3. That's going to be a penalty on Hadfield. See what that is. Oh, the goalie penalty thing. Here we go. Now we got one in the minor here. So we get a 5 minor. So let's see if we can figure this one out. Now we finally have something here. So I guess I was calling it right before. There wasn't anything showing up in here, so that means there's nothing. I think if it falls, this number here, 9, falls within the range, which it doesn't, then it would have been a penalty. But let me check real quick and I'll get back to you. Alrighty here. So it's between the min and major. Now I see a min, but I don't see a major here. So I'm not really even sure exactly what this is. Where I'm going to go with the min being the 1 and then the major being the 5. I mean, there could be another number that's supposed to show up here. So it could be anything just above that 5, which I'm not really sure on. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly how to play this. But yeah, I'm thinking that 1 can't be the min. The 1 is the penalty. So I'm not really sure exactly even what that is. If it falls between the min and the major. That 9, I think, is the number you're supposed to compare it to. So, I don't know. I'm just going to wave it off for now because I'm not really sure. Because I'm thinking there should be another number here. But it may be just, if that number is 5 and above, which it is. I don't know. I'm going to go with, I guess I'll go with the penalty. I'll call that a penalty since it is green on here. So I'm going to assume that, green means good usually. So, meaning it is a penalty probably. So I'm going to do that, and just got to figure out who's going to serve the penalty. Alright, so we're back here. So, let's see here. So yeah, I really didn't get any clarity on that, but I'm going to assume this is a penalty. Let me try to click on this. Now, it may, it may error out, but I'm going to try it. Okay, what did that do? Didn't really do. Okay, penalty 36. Oh, we're supposed to click on this now. Penalty 36. I don't know if you're supposed to compare this to that now or to the minimum. Okay, I think you do it the same way. I think I get it now. You do it the same way as if you were to do a regular penalty. So this number right here is lower than this number, so that would be a penalty if it were him. This number here is lower than this, so there is a penalty on him. So there is a penalty on the play there. So who serves it though? Let's try it again. No, that's just another way of doing that. So it does create a penalty, but he can't serve the penalty. So I think we have to pick somebody to serve the penalty here. I guess we're going to go with Hadfield because he's the most likely to have a penalty. So we'll give him, but how do you do it so that the goalie gets called? Let's see what this does here. Penalty check, penalty check. Okay. So how do you get it to see who serves it? That's the only thing I'm not sure about. I don't know, we'll have Hadfield. Oh, I think this is what you do. I think you don't. You just go in here. I think that's what it is. So we'll go in here and have Hadfield. There you go. That's it. That way he doesn't get charged with the penalty. I think the goalie does. And there you go. I think that's what you got to do. And that will take him off the ice. Okay, that makes sense. I think that's what you do. I think we figured it out there. Okay, penalty kill there. Power play here. Alright, so I think we figured out something there, so that's good. Alright, so here's the face-off. Won by Esposito. With the puck. Take away by Fleming. Fleming will... Looks like he's going to pass it. He'll pass it over to Nevin, trying to eat up some time, and Pilote will force the dump in. And Nevin will track it down for the shorthanded Rangers. 40 seconds left on the penalty. Line changes for both teams. So that's good. I feel confident we did the right thing. Oops. No. There we go. Okay, there we go. Alright. Alright. I think we're getting the hang of using this interface a little bit better now. So center, so it's going to be a hit. So pass to the center. There is no center here, so the hit will occur. There's no one here to receive it. And left defense, loose puck. Won by the Blackhawks. Almost the end of the penalty here, nearing the last few seconds of the penalty. And it'll be intercepted by, let's see, odd, we'll go with this guy, Hillman. Over to Marshall. Marshall will ice the puck, and that's going to be the end of the penalty. So the Rangers successfully kill off the penalty to Giacomin. 5 minutes, last 5 minutes of the second period. Boyer with the puck. Geoffrion's going to force it. Dumping. Goalie will recover it. Leaves it for McNeil. McNeil with the puck over to Hickey. Rangers would love to score and have the lead before the end of the second period. Hickey will pass it over to Kurtenbach. Kurtenbach, the pass will be intercepted by Ravlich. Line change for both teams. Mikita with the puck now for the Blackhawks. He'll give a great pass over to Van Impe. Van Impe with the shot. Saved by Giacomin. Rebound goes back out to Hull. Oh, actually, there's a puck battle here. Let's see. Yep, Hull will win the puck battle. And he'll take a shot. Great shot by Hull. Dennis Hull trying to get a goal like his brother. And he's denied as Giacomin comes with the save. Rebound by Mackey. He'll get another shot off on that. Another save by Giacomin. Definitely could be more than just a 2-0 lead, but Giacomin has kept them in the game. Leaves it for Gilbert. Loose puck. Howell with the hit. And Moans will easily get that loose puck. Great at boxing the other guy out. And Nilsson will get with the hit on Mikita. Causes the loose puck. Won by Brown. Van Impe with the hit. Loose puck again. Mackey tracks it down. Actually, a lot of Detroit guys with great at the loose puck battles. And it's going to be a delayed penalty. This time, Vic Hadfield possibly will get his own penalty. And no delayed penalty. We'll see what happens here. There was a pass. And Hadfield will be called for his own penalty this time. A minor for interference. And no misconduct. So Chicago will be on the power play once again. Looking to add to their 2-0 lead. Yes, Miss Maggs. Miss Maggs is making some comments here. And let's see, Hadfield in the penalty box now. Hey, Miss Maggs. Miss Maggs would like to talk on the microphone here. What's up, Miss Maggs? All right. Oh, yes, she's saying get the power play lines on. And the penalty kill. There we go. All right. Referee drops the puck. Esposito deflects it out to Wareham. Wareham over to Moans. Moans with a great pass. Over to Jarrett. Jarrett with the shot. Saved by Giacomin. Well, actually, it's going to be deflected. It's a 5 because we're on the power play. So Fleming will deflect the puck. Puck battle. Won by Howell. Line changes for both teams. Let's see here. Actually, no. Oh, he's worse. Try Fleming. Yeah, Fleming's better. Okay. Let's see here. Hellman with the puck now, and he will ice it. 1 minute left on the penalty to Hadford. And a loose puck caused by Fleming on the hit. Won by Mikita for the Blackhawks. Ooh, over to Bobby Hull. Bobby Hull is going to have another opportunity, but an excellent hit by Gilbert. Ooh, Hull has a cannon there, but won't get a chance to shoot. It's going to go over to Van Impe.
Last minute of play in this period.
Van Impe over to Mackey. And ooh, penalty on Fleming, but not before the shot, so it'll be delayed penalty. It's going to be a shot by Mackey on net. Saved and held on to by Giacomin. See what the penalty is to Fleming as we're nearing the end of the penalty at the Hadfield. So let's see here. Penalty is going to be a minor. Plus opponent. If 1 or higher, it's a 0 on Mackey. So there's no penalty on Mackey. So it's just a penalty on Fleming. See what the penalty is. Minor for hooking. No misconduct. So Fleming will go to the box. So it'll be a short 5-on-3 advantage now. Here's the faceoff. 1 minute left in the period. 20 seconds left on the penalty to Hadfield. So 2-man advantage for the Blackhawks for 20 seconds. Oops. Let's see here. Won by Mikita. Assisted by Miss Maggs there. She nodded her head on the key. It's going to go, let's see here. Offensive center, so it's going to be a pass over to Bobby Hull, and Bobby Hull is going to get a shot here. And he will score. So 5-on-3, Bobby Hull lets one go. And scores his second goal of the game. And a 2-man advantage to give the Blackhawks a commanding 3-0 lead. And with the way Jordy is playing, that might be more than enough. So that's going to be the end of the penalty. Let's see who the assists are going to be, if any. Mikita. Yeah, Mikita will get the assist for the Blackhawks. So Hull with his second goal. Both power play goals. So penalties have hurt the Rangers. They got 8 minutes of penalties already. And that's going to be it. Hadfield penalty will be done. 40 seconds left in the period. Fleming's still in the box. Penalty kill 1 here. He's got the guys in. Face off. Face off won by the Blackhawks. Still on the power play here. Over to Moans. Nelson will count. No forced dump in. Let's see what happens here. Number 6. It's going to be a shot by Jarrett. So if dumping, forced pass by the so it's going to be a forced pass, so it'll be a pass. So I see. So it's no dumping, but he doesn't get a shot off. It's going to be a pass. Yeah, that's how you read that. Yes. All right. No penalty there, and it's going to be a great shot by Esposito. So Esposito with a chance close to the buzzer here to put the white Blackhawks up by a score of 4-0. Here we go. 28, and Giacomin will make the save. So a big save by Giacomin keeps it a 3-0 game. Still within reach, although slipping away from the Rangers, but Giacomin keeps it in the game. But Esposito is going to get another opportunity here. This time a little, not quite as good a shot, but he'll get another rebound shot. Saved once again by Giacomin. And 82. And held on to. Face off to the left of Giacomin. Esposito will win the face off. Over to Wareham. Wareham will get a shot on net. 31. Saved. It's a power play, so it's a 5. So it's going to be wide shot forced by Nobody here to take the loose puck here, so it's going to go with this one. And Nilsson will get the loose puck. And that's going to be the end of the period. So 40 seconds still left on the penalty to Fleming. So the the Blackhawks will be on a 40-second power play and to open up the third period. Now up 3-0. Let's check it out here. Oops, wrong one there. So Blackhawks with a commanding 3-0 lead on 2 goals by Bobby Hull. 2 power play goals also. 3 shots on net. 2 of them went in. So a bunch of Dennis Hull, his brother, with 6 shots on net. Nothing to show for it yet. So a bunch of guys, Esposito, Hull, Moans, all with 3 shots there, putting the pressure on Giacomin. Could easily be a much higher scoring game. Blackhawks out shooting the Rangers 27-17, outshot them 17-9 in the period, continue to dominate the boards. So it looks like the Rangers are going to have to increase their physical play going into the third period. Try to get this back under control. And let's see, shots on goal. Gilbert has 3, but nobody else with more than 2. And they don't have a lot of hits here either. They only have 7 hits. So not a very physical game yet, so we're definitely going to have to up the ante there in the third period. And we'll be right back. All right, here we are at the beginning of the third period with the Blackhawks up by a score 3-0 over the Rangers. DeJordy's been spectacular on goal. And Giacomin has held his own. Could easily be more than a 3-0 game. So we're going to begin the third period with the Rangers increasing their physical play in the forecheckers. Chicago laying off a bit. See if that does anything. So here's the face-off. Won by Mikita for the Blackhawks. Hadfield with the hit. And their physical is low. No, physical is high. So that will definitely be a hit. Got to keep track of this box down here now, because there'll be some special things with physical play and forechecking. Loose puck will be won by home team. Doesn't get the puck there, so we're going to do a LP tie again. So Gilbert with the loose puck. Over to McNeil. No penalty. McNeil will ice the puck. And that'll successfully kill off the penalty. Alright, so let's check here. So high physical play, low. These tend to change if you don't look at them sometimes, so you got to keep an eye on these. Make sure you're where you want them. Ravlich with the puck now for the Chicago. Not quite a hit there, almost a hit. But Ravlich will give it away. Breakaway, oh, not quite. Almost a breakaway. Needed an 8 or above, got only at a 4. But Geoffrion with the puck for the Rangers. Taken away by Worm. Okay, defensive forechecker 0, then use pass number. It's at 1, not quite 0, so it's still taken away. 0 would have been taken away. They would have been just the pass. So Worm with the puck. No interception by the Rangers. He'll get a good shot off on net. And saved by Giacomin. Rebound. Over to Hickey for the Rangers. Line changes for both teams. Okay, so now let's see. 4 checkers, 3 on the offense, which there are for the Rangers. And pass, then assist. So is this a pass? 17. It's a pass, so that pass gets upgraded to an assist because of the amount of forecheckers they have. So that would be a great pass by Hillman. Hillman over to Gilbert. Gilbert with a shot on net. So this should increase the scoring chances, and saved by DeJordy. So as you can see, the forechecking and everything, the physical play will create more scoring chances, but also leave them open to vulnerable to the Chicago scoring on them because of their aggressiveness and high physical play. All right, so let's see here. Forecheckers high, high, low, and 1. Okay. See, good. That's poor offense, good defense. It's average and average. So this one right here is best offense, worst defense. And more penalties, more hits. So definitely want to get more physical here. Try to get some more scoring, force some more scoring chances. 18 minutes left in the game. So here's the face-off. Face-off won by Chicago. Out to the Boyer. And possible penalty on Hadfield for the Rangers. So it's going to be 31, which is a pass. So we'll see what happens here. And 16. So it's going to be a minor penalty on Hadfield once again. Plus opponent if penalty 2 or higher. So it is penalty 2 or higher. So it's going to be a penalty on Ngadi also. So he gets a minor of hooking, no misconduct. And Ngadi will get the penalty here. 11, so he'll get a minor also. For holding, no misconduct. So offsetting penalties here, still be a 5-on-5. Here's the face-off. So face-off won by Chicago. And let's check here. We still want the forecheck and maybe high. Okay, that's all set up. And it's going to be won by Jarrett. Jarrett over to Nestorenko. Nestorenko with a assist pass. Great pass over to Ngadi. Oh, not Ngadi. Can't be Ngadi. That's right. He's in the. So it's got to be Wareham. Just go with the next guy down for. Whoops. Here. Yeah. Okay. So it'll be assist pass over to Wareham. We'll get a shot off on net. And it'll be a goal by Wareham. So Chicago increases their lead by a score of 4-0 despite the more physical play. Actually, this got, see, it keeps changing it every now when you make switches, so you got to keep checking that. Not sure if that would have had an effect anyway, but. So goal by Wareham, 4-0 lead now. Let's see if they assist on the play here. So assist pass by Nestorenko. So Nestorenko and Jarrett will get assists on the play. And Chicago takes a commanding 4-0 lead now. So I definitely got to make sure. And see, now forechecker stayed the same, but the physical play went down. Okay, I think we're good now. All right, there we go. Face off, center ice. Now 4-0 lead. Face off won by Ingerfield. Ingerfield with the pass over to Howell. Howell pass it. Let's see here. Physical low. The defense is physical low. Then no hit. Yeah, they have physical low now. So it's no hit. So it's no loose puck. So it's just a great pass by Howell. Over to Ingerfield. Ingerfield's going to get a good shot on net here. Chance to put the Rangers on the board. But it's saved once again by DeJordy. So it's defense is forecheckers are 0 and 1, which it is 0 and 1. Then it's going to be a wide shot. So it's forced. So by them holding back, see us being more aggressive. I mean the Rangers being more aggressive and the Blackhawks holding back. That means they have more guys back to block shots. So that will be a blocked shot, even though this doesn't fall in the range here. It's still going to be a blocked shot because of this right here, the 0 and 1, which is 1. So loose puck will be won by the Blackhawks. 16 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game. Now 4-0 Chicago lead. No interception there. Pass by Pilote. Line changes for both teams. Check here, get the physical play back up again. I think when you change players, you have to watch out for that. It changes them. Which makes sense, I guess. And it's going to be over to Howell. Bobby Howell is going to give a great pass over to Esposito. Esposito will get a weak shot on net. And it's going to be saved by defensive forechecker 0. No, there were 3 forecheckers, so it's not a wide shot, but it's a save by Giacomin. Rebound out to Marshall. And let's see here. Forecheckers, offensive 3 and pass and assist, so it's a 24, which is not a pass, it's a shot 0. So no takeaway. Offensive 3 and pass. So it's not a pass, though. It's a shot. So he just takes the shot. Saved by DeJordy. Puck battle. It's going to be won by Ravlich for the Blackhawks. And they successfully kill off the penalty. Actually, I thought that was over anyway. Anyway, auto lines, both teams. So it's going to be a hit by Hillman. A loose puck. It's going to go to the Hillman. Hillman with, ooh, it's going to be a delayed penalty on Van Impe. So possible power play for the Rangers. 19 on the shot. They'll get a shot off on net first, though. And saved by DeJordy. Rebound out to Mikita. And that we'll see what the penalty is here. So the penalty is going to be a 21. So it's going to be a minor penalty on Van Impe. Plus opponent if penalty 1 or higher. So yeah, it's a 5 or higher. So Kurtenbach is going to get a penalty 2. So minor penalty to Van Impe for hooking. No misconduct. And Kurtenbach is going to get a penalty. And he'll get a minor also for slashing. No misconduct. So offsetting penalties here by Van Impe. Oops. No. Yeah, it's okay. So we'll just put our regular lines out here. 2 and 3. 3 and 2. Just take Kurtenbach off the ice here. Actually, we'll switch the lines up. We'll go 2, 2, and 2, and 1 and 2 there, I guess. All right. So Van Impe and Kurtenbach in the penalty box. Face off. Face off will be won by Chicago. Out to Ravlich. And Wareham will get a shot off on Giacomin. Giacomin with the save. And he'll hold on to it. 14 minutes, 20 seconds left in the game. The Rangers need to do something here. Down by 4. Keep the pressure on. Increase the physical play. See if we can get a goal out of it. Well, let's see if they can get a goal out of this. Oops. Nobody here. Face-off is going to be won by the Rangers. Out to Gilbert. Line changes for both teams. Over to Hillman. Hillman with the pass. Over to Goyette. Forced dump in by Ngati. And it's going to be won by loose puck battle, won by Jarrett for the Blackhawks. I'll pass it over to Nestorenko. Nestorenko with the pass. Back to Jarrett. Jarrett will pass it over to, let's see here, defensive forecheckers. So it's going to be a takeaway because they have 3 forecheckers. So Marshall will get the takeaway, even though this doesn't qualify because they have 3 forecheckers. Penalties are both over. Line changes for both teams. All right, so Ratelle, so it's not a takeaway. So is it a pass though? It is a pass. So it's no takeaway because of the defense has got 0-1 forecheckers. So it'll be a pass by Ratelle. Oh, I think that should have been an assist. Yeah, I think it is an assist. That's right. Yeah, because it was a pass. So it should be an assist. So line changes. Assist pass to right wing. And Gilbert's going to get a great shot on DeJordy. See if they can score. No. Once again, denied by DeJordy. Rangers have had their chances, just couldn't capitalize. And loose puck battle. Won by Fleming. Fleming will get a good shot, great shot on net. Rangers starting to put the pressure on. Make sure that's right here, right? Defense +2, yep. And finally, they're able to put one past DeJordy at the 12-minute mark of the 3rd period. Goal by Fleming. Puts the Rangers on the board. Could it be too little, too late now? Let's see. So, who got the shot? Shot by Gilbert. So, Gilbert and Ratelle will get some assist passes here. Here's on the other line. All right. Okay. So the Rangers are finally on the board. 12 minutes left in the game now. Time's still running out. We're going to keep the physical play high. All right. Face-off is going to be won by the Rangers. Over to Fleming. Fleming over to Gilbert. Gilbert with the shot. He's definitely generating more shots, if nothing else. So defensive forecheckers 3 than shot on target. They are not, though. They only have 1 forechecker, so it's not. So it is going to be a shot. It's going to be deflected wide, though, by Jarrett. Let's see. Loose puck battle. It's going to be won by the Blackhawks. And defensive they do have 3 forecheckers, so it's going to use a pass number. So it's not going to be a forced dump in. It's going to be a pass because the Rangers have 3 forecheckers. And it's going to be over to Wareham. And Wareham's going to get an excellent opportunity on Giacomin. Can he come up with a save to keep it a 3-goal game? Yes, he will. And rebound goes out to Jarrett. Jarrett's shot will go wide. And loose puck battle is going to be won by Fleming for the Rangers. Fleming over to Ratelle. Ratelle's going to give a great assist pass. Oh, is that a penalty high? I don't know. I'm not sure on that one. I think that might have been a penalty there. Still getting used to seeing all that stuff down there. Let's see. Over to Fleming. That might have been for the other team because they had the puck. Yeah, so I might have been okay on that one. So Ratelle over to Fleming. Fleming's going to get a shot off on net. Saved by DeJordy. Over to Jarrett. see, Jarrett will give a great pass over to Pilote. Pilote with the shot. Saved and held by Giacomin. Okay. Face off to the left of Giacomin. Rangers still trying to put the pressure on. Won by Esposito. Pilote with the pass. Line changes for both teams. Over to Mackey. Mackey with the pass. Back to Mikita. And defense physical high, then hit. It's going to be a hit. So even though that's a 7, it'll be a hit because the Rangers are playing, well, they should be playing high physical. So we'll go with that. Okay. So it's going to be a hit. Brown with the loose puck win here for the Rangers. And 4 checkers, 3 by the offense. They do have 3 4-checkers. And pass, so it's not a pass though. An assist, so it's just going to be a regular shot. So a 3 shot on by Kurtenbach. Saved and held by DeJordy. 9 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game. Rangers down by 3. Here's the face-off, and Mikita will get kicked out. And that'll be won by Hickey. Over to Nielsen. Nielsen with the pass. Actually, Nielsen with another pass. Over to Kurtenbach. Kurtenbach with the shot. And it's going to be blocked by Van Impe. And Van Impe with the loose puck. Line changes for both teams. Over to Jarrett. No penalties of 20 or higher, so Jarrett will give it away, though. To Gilbert. Gilbert with the puck. Defense physical low, then no hit. They do have physical low, so it's no hit. So it'll be over to Hatfield. Hatfield with the shot. And saved once again and held on to by DeJordy. So the Rangers are trying to get closer. DeJordy just keeps denying them. Alright. Here's the face-up to the right of DeJordy. It's going to be won by the Rangers. Gilbert with the pass over to Hillman. Hillman with the pass. Hold on. 4-checker offense. 0 and 1 and no assist. No, it's no assist anyway. And they have 3 4-checkers. And physical high, then hit. So the defense is not. They're low. So it's not going to be a hit here. And it's going to be a great assist pass by Gilbert. Over to Hadfield. Hadfield with the shot. And saved once again by DeJordy. Rebound out to Boyer. He'll take it back up the ice. 6 minutes, 40 seconds left in the game. Great pass by Pilote. Over to Angotti. Angotti will get a shot off. Saved by Giacomin. And held on to. Whew. This game does get tiring to announce after a while. Need some more coffee here. Alright, here's the face-off. Face-off won by the Angotti. Kicked out to Jarrett. Over to Pilote, who gave a great assist pass over to Jarrett. Jarrett with the shot. And it's going to be a goal by Jarrett on the shot, too. Not a very good chance there, but he's able to get it past Giacomin finally. Giacomin starting to tire. And it's now back to a 4-goal lead for the Blackhawks. So the goal by Jarrett. So it's going to be Jarrett. Yeah, he can't get his own assist. So Pilote with the assist. Just one assist on the play. Face off won by the Rangers. Now down by 4 once again. Howell with the pass. Line changes for both teams. And ooh, penalty of 8. Nobody, not quite. He's a 6, but not close enough. Said it'll be a shot, weak shot by Kurtenbach. Saved by DeJordy. DeJordy's been nothing but brilliant in this game. And it's going to be Brown with the shot on net. Saved by DeJordy once again. Kicked out to Brown once again. He'll get a rebound shot here. A little bit better shot here. Saved, well, the same though. Saved by DeJordy. And forechecker 0. Oh, they have 0 here. So, no, they have a 1, so it's not a wide shot. So, saved by DeJordy, though. Mikita with the puck, though, for the Blackhawks. They'll take it up. And defensive forecheck is 0. Then he's pass 1. No. Be taken away by Brown, though. Brown over to Hickey. Hickey with the shot on DeJordy. Saved by DeJordy. And let's see here. Won by Hickey with the loose puck. He'll get another shot off on net. Result the same. Saved by DeJordy. Now the puck battle between Hickey and Moans now. And Moans will win the loose puck battle. He'll skate it up. And he'll get a shot off on Giacomin. Saved and held on to by Giacomin. 5 minutes left in the game. Rangers need to do something quick. Down by 4. Blackhawks win the faceoff. Kicked out to Hull. Dennis Hull. Dennis Hull over to Van Impe. Van Impe with the shot. Saved by Giacomin. Rebound out to Geoffrion. Geoffrion will skate it up. Over to Nilsson. He'll pass it over to line changes. Pass it over to Nevin. Possible delayed penalty on Bobby Hull now. As Nevin will get a shot off on that. Saved and held on to. So let's see what the penalty is on Bobby Hull. And it's going to be a minor penalty and also a penalty on Nevin for tripping on Hull. No misconduct. And nope, that's outside of his range, so nothing on Nevin. So it will be a power play for the Rangers. I'm pretty sure that's how you read it. They click for the penalty and there's no penalty. Gets waved off. So Bobby Hull will go to the penalty box. They'll have their penalty kill on the team. So Nevin will... Actually, not Nevin. Hull in the penalty box now, so face off. I feel like I should go to the penalty box now. My head feels like that. Definitely takes a lot out of you calling these games. Let's see here. So Mikita wins the face off. Goes out the Oh, it can't be Bobby Hull there. Put Dennis Hull there. Okay. Just change the hulls around there. So Hull will pass it. Dennis Hull pass it over to. Oh, it's being hit by Hillman. Loose puck. Won by Howell for the Rangers. He'll get a weak shot off on net. Oh, we still have the 3-4 checkers thing. So physical play. So 4 checkers though is still 3 for the Rangers. So defensive 4 checkers is 0 or 1. So that'd be a wide shot. Still 0 or 1. So wide shot forced by Hull. I think we'll keep that. We'll keep the physical play medium, but we'll keep the 4 checking the same way. Rangers need to get something going here. Time running out on them. Only 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game. So Pilote with the loose puck win there. 4 check is 0-1 offense, so there's no assist here. It's just going to be an icing by Stapleton. Nevin to track it down for the Rangers. Takes it up the ice. And no dump in there, so it's going to be a dump in, force ice by the power play team. If dump in, forced ice. Oh, it's forced ice. Okay, so the power play team causes a forced ice. I think that's what it is. Yeah. That's it right there. So instead of a dump in, it's forced icing. I think that's how you read that one. And interception. So it's going to be an interception by the Blackhawks. They're both 4 and 5, so there's a 5 is higher there. So we'll go with the Mikita. Get that. Line changes. There's only 2 minutes left in the game. And penalty is just about over on Bobby Hull. That's over to Esposito. Short-handed opportunity. And he'll just ice it. It'll end the penalty. Line changes for both teams. Let's see here. Rangers with the puck. Marshall with the pass. And we have to pull our goalie. Not that it makes that much of a difference. We'll give it a shot here. No, definitely don't want him. Get somebody with offense here. Nilsson. Howell. Brown. No. Howell seems to be the best bet so far. Gilbert. I think, yeah, we'll go with Gilbert. He's good enough. Alright, Gilbert there. Check one more just to be in. Yeah, Gilbert I think is better than 1-3-1-4. Yeah, that's good. Alright. So let's see here. Nevin with the puck. We still have 3-4 checkers. The defense only has 1, so defense doesn't have 3-4 checkers. It's not a takeaway. Nevin with the shot. And saved once again by DiGiordi. It's been close to perfect today. 32 saves out of 33 shots. Let's see here. Gotten by Ravlich.
Last minute of play in the game.
Last minute of play
And
in
he'll
the
pass
game.
it over to Esposito, who will ice the puck. See, 4 checkers offense, 3. No. That's an icing. McNeil will take it back up the ice. He will pass it. No. Over to Nevin. No penalty. Nevin will pass it over to Marshall. And he'll get a good shot off on net here. And it's going to be deflected wide. Let's see, defense 3-4. Nope. Defense 4 checkers equals 3. There are only 1 4 checker, so the shot will be forced wide by Warren. Loose puck, won by Warren. And that's the end of the game, as the Chicago Blackhawks, are able to blow out the... They blew them out so bad I forgot who they were playing. They able to blow out the New York Rangers by a score of 5-1. DeJordy with player of the game. I definitely have to agree with that one. Able to only 1 goal allowed. Saved 32 out of 33, 97% save. Nestorenko for Chicago got a goal and an assist, 2 shots on goal. Doug Jarrett, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 shots on goal, and I think I'm still going to give it to Bobby Hull. I think he should have been up in there. He got 2 goals. Yeah, Bobby Hull got 2 goals. I think I'm going to give him at least number 2 player of the game. DeJordy number 1, and Bobby Hull right behind him with 2 goals. So I don't agree with the computer. Let's see here. Oops. So let's look at the stats here. Yeah, definitely I think I'm going to give Bobby. He only had 3 shots, both in the power plays, but yeah, maybe they were power play goals, but they were still goals nonetheless. So I'd at least give him, maybe I'll at least give him number 3. Jarrett number 2 probably with a goal and an assist. I don't know. Anyway, Chicago easily beats the Blackhawks. Beats the Rangers by a score of 5-1. Although the Rangers were able to get more physical here, they did get 16 shots. Outshot the Blackhawks 16-10. So the increased physical play and forechecking did help to get more opportunities, but they weren't able to get any. They were only able to get the 1 goal off of DeJordy, who was spectacular. Giacomin, the tough luck loser here. Stopped 32 out of 37 shots. Just got tired, worn down at the end. So that is going to be it, and we'll save it and everything off camera, as we do with everything. Well, I'll save this one right here. And we'll do the HTML one. It takes a little while to load and save as we put the score in and everything. So thank you for joining me. And in the next game we'll play the Bruins. I believe they're at the Canadiens. So that will be our next game. We'll get back to the Bobby Orr replay, career replay. But we thought we'd play another game. And the next game we'll play, if we see a matchup between let's see what are the other 2 teams we haven't played yet, Toronto and Montreal, or another game facing Toronto. If the Bruins don't face them first, we'll we'll feature the Toronto Maple Leafs and show you them. But thank you for joining us. It's been Eric from Higher Ground Gaming, and we will see you in the next Bobby Orr replay featuring Inside the Crease Hockey. So take care and God bless. Bye-bye.